PiLiPiLi. It's going to be interesting because I haven't seen that much of JackO's plays. I've seen a lot of PiLiPiLi, and I'm a little bit worried for JackO. We'll see how it kind of ends up, though, and starts to really just kind of come together in a game. Over here, in the top right-hand corner, from Luxembourg, it is EC Visualizes JackO. I always want to say ECV, EC Visualize, something weird like that, but the bottom right-hand corner, the yellow Protoss player, it is moneh, PiLiPiLi. Or just moneh, whatever, currently teamless, and I think he actually may be taking a little bit of a hiatus from StarCraft or going kind of switching it up, not streaming as much. I saw recently he posted some stuff, and thankfully he is playing tonight, and this is a very nice tournament. There's a $300 first prize, total of $700 prize pool. Well, let's see how that goes down, though, because this is the round of 32, and they have a long ways away, especially in this group. Iron Fortress, pretty unique map just to start off right off the bat with, and I'm curious whether both these players know they're cheesy or something, or it's more kind of like, you know, at game one, contrary to some people, I'm just going to play it safe. This is a PvP. It's still a really wacky map to be game one on, especially in only a best of three. Game 2 and 3 will be Coda and Terraform, much more standard. So I'm still trying to kind of figure out what these players are doing. We'll see, though. Wasn't sure who chose it. Both players going double gas right off the bat, and we'll still have to wait to see how many probes are put into each of those. We often see Stargate on this map, very good. Maybe some Stargate v Stargate in this PvP, which is a little bit crazy to watch, but we'll see if that's actually how it culminates. Blink also just as good, which it looks like PiLiPiLi may be doing, 2 into each. See how that goes off, though, because he's going to be the first one to scout, and that's going to be great, because he will scout an opponent relatively doing the same thing he is. There's always little changes here and there, but he will be the first one to scout, and scouts right off the bat well, and it's important to see where JackO's scout is going to go. Actually going to go to the top left, so it will not scout PiLiPiLi that quickly, but PiLiPiLi, he's got the scout basically saying, cool, no cheeses, you're not going for a quick natural, but there is 3 in gas, which can vary. We'll have to see if that kind of culminates in Stargate. Recently, I've been seeing players do weird blink plays with extra gas, whether it be 3 into that, whatever. It just kind of evens out or times out a little bit better, getting your Twilight, whatever, will come down. But for now, PiLiPiLi, he's got exactly what a Protoss player wants as scouts. And both players being pretty patient. You hardly ever see in Heartless Swarm the 1-gate fast expand in PvP especially, but still is kind of like on a 4-player map for game 1 of a best-of-3 series. Pretty darn unique. I'm not really used to seeing that in StarCraft 2, let's be honest here. Mothership Core will pick up that probe, which is really nice. Always scary on one of these bigger maps with a lot of area and surface area in the main base. It's a little bit scary if you're not quite 100% sure that there's nothing there. Pylons, very small buildings. I'd love to give you some crazy fact on pylons, but that's pretty much it. When I was saying that in my head, I was like, Drennoc, what's the craziest fact? I was like, I don't know. Pylons are small. That's pretty much it for here. But JackO for the first natural expansion that could maybe put him behind. We'll see though, because PiLiPiLi, I mean, he's being aggressive. His Mothership Core is out in the middle of the map, maybe waiting to see an Oracle. It did look like it was going to be a Stargate expand from JackO, which it is. Well, PiLiPiLi's will be blinking. I was actually talking to him about this recently, and he even told me that, you know what? Blink is my go-to PvP build, and I asked him that because I told him, you know what? I really suck at PvP. How do I get better? And he's like, okay, you're gonna go. You're just gonna do Blink opening. That's all you're gonna do, Drennoc. I was like, thanks, Billy. Now that we'll see JackO definitely taking the more economic opening, and Stargate is defensive. You can be aggressive with it, but it's an interesting decision. Normally, we will see a quick robo with that if it's kind of playing it safe. We'll have to see. PiLiPiLi's got to be really careful. There's the force, or not the force field. What I'm talking about. There's the teleport back home. But like I was saying with the Stargate, I like it. It's defensive. That's great. But it's still a little bit scary versus a player like PiLiPiLi, who clearly is taking the aggressive stance in this match and moving across the map. 2 stalkers on the way. Back at home, I think he's got 4 gates. Yeah, he does have 4 gates. 3 down, 1 more on the way. Blink is going to be done in about 10-15 seconds. And this is looking beautiful for PiLiPiLi. And JackO's opening Oracle, which I guess may pull some Stalkers back, but there's already a Mothership Core there. There's already a Stalker for PiLiPiLi in his main base, and really, maybe you'd want that to be 1 or 2 Phoenixes. At least you can nullify half the Protoss army, or at least not let them blink, but we'll see. This PiLiPiLi man is getting aggressive. JackO does have 2 sentries out, but that does cut into his gas heavily, not allowing him to get more units out. But here, let's see if we can get some kills here. Already 2 Stalkers were ready. Mothership Core not going to phone an overcharge, doesn't even have enough energy, and Oracle just goes straight down while in the main base, JackO is really just kind of falling apart here. Both sentries were sniped very early on, and they never were allowed to get force fields out. It looks like PiLiPiLi is just going to kind of smash straight through JackO. PiLiPiLi being very careful. He did kill the Mothership Core, though, and so there's no photon overcharge in the natural base. Should go down, and this is a devastating blow to him. Not only lose the Oracle, I mean, second Oracle coming in, actually. Did he lose the first Oracle? I'm not sure. We'll have to see, but this Oracle's still desperately trying to get more kills. Does not want to focus down the Stalkers, but sadly it will. And now, what did he get out of that? 12 kills, that's good, but when your natural base is this much at jeopardy, you've sunk 2 sentries, 200 gas, everything early in, he had the tools that is JackO and could not quite utilize them. PiLiPiLi looking to end this game right here desperately. JackO's trying to get out of Mortal, but PiLi, really focus it down. Doesn't look like it for now. Zealots will kind of provide that buffer between the Stalkers of JackO and PiLiPiLi, but there's just 3 times what JackO has here. Even if he manages to get that Immortal out, it's still such a dicey situation. 26 army supply to 12. PiLiPiLi blinks forward. I think he'll get this. I mean, more Stalkers coming in. This will be GG. Rogue being bold. Maybe they can do something. Thankfully enough, actually only 5 workers have been killed by JackO, but I just don't think he may go with the Blink Stalkers. GG. PiLiPiLi takes game 1.